Net neutrality is probably something most people don't give a lot of thought to when they log onto the internet, but the issue is gaining more attention in the United States and across Europe. The basic idea is that the internet should be an open platform and broadband companies shouldn't be able to interfere with your right to access services or content online. Protecting internet freedoms has been the subject of fierce debate and protests in the United States.
The beauty of the free and open internet is that you can go online, do whatever you want, download whatever you want, read whatever you want, and it's not up to your phone or cable company to decide which sites are going to work and which won't.
U.S. President Barack Obama supports imposing regulations to promote net neutrality.
Cable companies can't decide which online stores you can shop at or which streaming services you can use, and they can't let any company pay for priority over its competitors.
Obama is calling for the U.S. Federal Communications Commission to reclassify internet service, both wired and wireless, as an essential service similar to electricity. As a utility, it would be regulated to protect consumers. Some cable and telecom companies argue stricter internet regulations would stifle growth and investment. Many Republicans in the U.S. Senate are against regulation of any kind.
You know, in Texas, we're fond of saying, don't mess with Texas. The simple message that I want to convey today that we should remember, that members of Congress should remember, that policymakers should remember, is don't mess with the internet.
Previous rules for net neutrality were struck down in January by a U.S. Federal Appeals Court, leaving the Federal Communication Commission in search of a new strategy. FCC Chairman Tom Wheeler has stopped short of promising to follow through with President Obama's recommendations.
The potential for there to be some kind of a fast lane available to only a few has many people concerned. Personally, I don't like the idea that the internet could be divided into haves and have-nots. And I will work to see that that does not happen.
The FCC was expected to vote on net neutrality in December. That vote has now been put off indefinitely. European Union legislation on net neutrality could also be in jeopardy. EU governments are now considering less stringent rules on how internet service providers manage traffic on their networks.